How's everybody doing?
That there was a crystal skull buried under the sea.
You are talking about the Master Skull.
Of course I'm talking about the Master Skull. What else? What else is there to talk about? There's a skull. I've always felt it. What else? What else? What else do you need to know? Mystic Theurge, back at it. Just back at it with the nasty style. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, say good day to you this day of your time. How are you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How is everybody? What's going on? What? Fucking just tell me about it. Lay it on me, huh? Lay it on me. Lay it on me. You arrested Trump. Good. Cool stuff. I thought, told you I would do it, and I did it. Oh! 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 Motto! Dropping a deuce, huh? Love that. Hit six figures on my channel points means I'm halfway to redeeming. Chopo gets oinked. Put together a fire pit. Yeah, I love fire. I love fire. Let's get in the mood, huh? I'd love to get in the mood with you. Oh. Let me find what I want here. Spargirl did defend segways. That's a deep cut. Somebody turn on Pissbot.
Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't ever put on the red light.
Little switch.
Roxanne, you don't ever put on the red light. Put on the red light.
Oh my god. I don't see Pissbot.
I love you since I knew you. I wanna talk to you. I have to tell you just how I feel. I will share you with another boy. I know your mind is made up, so put away your makeup. Touch you once I was
Trying to find it, but I don't know.
a bad way. Roxanne, you don't ever put on the red lights. Roxanne, you don't ever put on the red lights.
Exercise vid. Holy shit. Wow. What a big day. What a big day. I don't know. I don't see anything about bots at all. Sorry. This is Sting. All right, are we ready?
We're ready to have some fun.
Hold on. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. We got bowling balls right from the top of the show. You don't even have to pay for it. Cause I don't wanna change it. I don't care. Let's joke, everybody. Hi, welcome to Hold Space for My Tribe. I am Mind Chopo. I'm going to be showing you around the internet today. If you don't know what this is, I don't believe you. It's been too long. Been gone for a while. I was stuck in a porta potty for who knows how long. Someone saved me from this prison, though. The spout opened up the door. I think he had been knocked unconscious for, I don't know, a month or two. And he came to, and we had driven, a little bit outside of town now. We're not in the blast radius per se. Everything here is still fucked up, but they're trying to rebuild. It would appear we haven't seen another human being, but there's these like little, kind of like model homes. There's no plumbing or electricity here, but I did find a Segway, which is pretty cool. Been zooming around, just zooming around. It's been fun. I don't know how to work the dang thing. All I do is bump into stuff, but I mean, practice makes perfect, and perfect makes nerfect.
Instead of meat, I eat veggies and pussy.
Can you tell the people at home what the internet is? Yeah. It's nice, but I will tell you, this couch, it's full of like what you might find in a Beanie Baby. The cushions are kind of it's like a big, I don't know, like a toy, like a beanbag chair. I guess technically it's not my place, but I mean, no one else is here, and I think if somebody opened the door and found me in here, my stench alone would would make them forfeit this property straight into my hands legally. They'd sign the deed right over to me. They'd say, "This man stinks so much that the property is now his." How is everybody? I didn't do the stream last week. I missed you.
I just missed you so much.
I hope that you're all good. We can all stink together. Yeah. Hey, spread your cheeks and watch my internet show. That's what I always say. I was the Crow King. The Festival of the Migrating Crow was, kind of an awkward event. Some plays were played, some poems were read, some dances were danced, all within a shopping mall. So that was fun. But it is time to sit back and feel your ass spread wider and wider and wider. And today we're going to start with my favorite instrument, my favorite sound, my favorite timbre. There's that piss bot. Oh. We're going to start with my favorite sound. This was sent in by Sheen, and it just caught me. I was caught. I was seen. I feel seen by this content.
Fuck yeah.
And it goes a little something like this. This is a human didgeridoo. And I feel seen by this. I've been in a porta potty for 2 months. I emerge, I watch this, and I feel seen. It's pretty good. We're going to watch it again. In the chat, tell me why the didgeridoo is your favorite instrument, and tell me why you don't actually need an external one. You have one in your throat, and tell me why you're not using it every day. God gave you a gift and you're squandering it. Every day that you wake up in the mirror and you don't go that means you wasted God's time. So just tell me why. I'll wait. Because it's really good, and the reason you don't need an external one is because you have one in your throat, and the reason I don't use it every day is because I would be too famous. Right. I suppose that the limelight isn't for all of us. What's up, Kylie? Thanks for the subscription. What happens if I redeem a dance break when Chopo is screaming? Not much. I tell you that I don't do that, and I apologize to you, and I try to give you something else to placate you. You're desperate for me, and I can feel it. I can feel the heat from you through the computer screen.
Hey, it's your boy Night God. Thanks for subscribing to Hold Space for My Tribe. Peace.
That's news to me. That's really good.
Space for My Tribe. Oh, that's a nice YouTube name. It is. That's right.
When did Mr. Frisbee?
That's right, you all.
Talk about us. That's news to me. AI voice. Okay, cool. It counts. Everything's fake anyway. Everything, who cares? It's all going straight down the tubes in a year or two, so who cares? I looked up the human dig, and well, I hope you get as pumped up about this as I did. I spread my cheeks and I laughed out loud when I saw this. Just this logo reveal just made me howl. Made me squirt. It was cool. Yeah, this is called Bifrost. It's Viking techno. We all know about the techno Viking, but this is Viking techno. I heard Night God is just a man in Michigan with a sleep disorder. Yeah. We like it, don't we? Pretty good. This is what you do with the didgeridoo in your neck. And you must do it. You must do it now. If you're listening on headphones, I want you to put the headphones on your nipples, so you can listen to it as it was intended. This is music for your nipples. This man is an innovator. He makes music just for nipples. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Yep, put the headphones right on your nipples. I'll wait. I'll wait. Way ahead of you. Put your AirPods right on your nipples. So okay, let's say that you're you're in Costco. I love knowing that somebody is watching what I'm doing in Costco right now.
Oh yeah!
I had my nipples replaced with AirPods. Sure, you can put the AirPods on your nipples. Oh. Or you can put the nipples on the AirPods. I suppose if you have a nipple piercing, you could maybe... if your nipple piercings have Bluetooth, then you should be able to just hook the AirPods straight into those. I don't know. I'm happy you're in Costco. What kind of bulk? What kind of bulk are you indulging in? How often do you indulge in bulk? Are you getting a mountain of toilet paper? Do you have roommates? What's going on? Tell me all about it. If your internal didgeridoo is blocked, and you've tried everything, and you're hydrated, you've eaten all your bismuth, you've taken some Tums, some Rolaids, some Rolos, some M&Ms, some peanut M&Ms, Skittles, Starburst. If you've done all that, and your inner dig is still blocked, I found a man who can teach you how to use an external one. Oh yeah! Sip that piss. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Oh, I like it. I like that. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, that's good. I like that. Whoa!
Would you buy
Oh!
buy 100 times more bismuth?
Oh!
Why the fuck
Oh!
would you buy silver
Oh!
when you can buy 100 times more bismuth?
Oh! I like it. Yeah. Whoa!
This just needs a sick beat under it. That's all this needs. If you're in the bathroom and you blast out the ducks like a didgeridoo, you're doing your diet properly. You sent me a V-Ed? Alright, let me grab it. Let me grab that. Oh wait, hold on. Hold the phone, hold the phone. That looks funny. But we're missing. He got close. He got real close to the camera. And that's... You might think he just wants you to want a piece. But no, he wants you to see his circular breathing. Let's put a beat under it. Let's do it. Royalty-free dubstep. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can make it happen. Great idea, Surreal Chemist. When it looks like this, it's good. We gotta mix it. We gotta mix it a little bit better.
Whew. Okay. A few tricks I showed you there. The one.
Here we go. Yeah. Why would you buy silver when you can buy 100 times more bismuth, though? Wait, the dubstep was that that Dropkick Murphys song?
Hey, it's your boy Nightbot.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing to Hold Space for My Tribe. Peace.
I think it's the Boston song. Yeah. Fun. Let's get back to learning how to play didgeridoo. Yeah.
Now the trick about that, making that noise, is you don't have to use a lot of breath to actually make it happen. You can make it happen fairly softly.
Yeah.
Which means that every now and then you can catch your breath.
Now
you can breathe.
The nerds among us will spit on it, Daddy. The nerds amongst us will notice that this is kind of a fisheye lens, some kind of a wide lens shooting this video, and the room already appears small. So this could be a closet, perhaps. This could be a box room, as they would call it. He's a human Sibian. Please do imagine him playing the didgeridoo down low on you, and in the spirit of this. And listen, I hear what you're thinking. I can hear your thoughts. I can hear your thoughts through your computer. You're thinking about those puppets, but you'd also like to see this man nude. So, I got this for you. It's the same man, but he's nude this time. And he's dazzled. Or we're dazzled. I believe the dude in the lower right corner is his penis. So, I don't know. If you don't like my gift, don't tell me. Just act happy. Act thankful. And, you know, we can talk about it later. This is what Santa Claus does 10 months out of the year. So that's pretty cool. I did read in the comments of his videos that the lights that he's got going, that's, I guess you'd call it analog. He's just got like a little spinning mirror on a turntable, or maybe he's got two of them with a paper with some holes cut in it or something, or maybe it's a little crystal. Pretty cool. Disco ball's called analog now. Yeah. Pretty cool. And I know what you're saying. Okay. We saw the man move his lips real. We saw the man. We saw the man. And then we saw the man nude. But what would happen if we dropped that same man in a, I don't know, a tank of water? A big tank of water. Just that same nude man, but this time in a big tank of water. You know, I don't care if the water's clean. I don't care what's going on. I just want, what would happen if we did that? Well, I got this for you. This is called Tank Wave Man, and it's your didgeridoo instructor in some muddy water. He's got a flotation device and a pole in the center of the tank. He's just kind of slowly, it's you, it's chocolate milk. Found out about you. Now, it kind of looks like there's some sunlight. There's a beam of sunlight, so I think he's not trapped in the tank. But I will say, the waves he's creating are getting quite large now. It's getting loud. And he's getting, it's, it's going pretty high now. He's not stopping. He's in a big cup of chocolate milk. and he's holding on to the straw. He's about to come. Okay, it's pretty big now. He's full on jumping to keep it. Oh no! Oh no! He stopped bouncing. Now he just wants to watch from the outside of it. Amazed at what he's created. Oh, he wants to merge with it again. Oh, here we go. He's jumping again. He's moaning now. Oh my god. I mean, this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I love this so much. This is what YouTube is for. I love it. I love it so much.
Hey, it's your boy Night God. Thanks for subscribing to Hold Space for My Tribe. Peace.
Oh, we're 3 minutes into it. It's quite a bit longer. It's 6 minutes. He's just having so much fun. I wish that YouTube was just that. Just stuff like that. That's more interesting than most of the things that get served up to me. Oh, my belly hurts from laughing at that. I love it. And just in case you're worried there's more, here's Tank Wave Man 2. The sequel, which I think is better. I think the sequel's better. I like this one because there's some suspense, like where is he? Wave Man 2. How often does he do this? The water's way dirtier in the sequel, yeah. Oh my fucking god, I love this so much. Nobody knows what tank it is. Nobody knows. This video's from like 12 years ago. We don't know. We don't know anything about it. Oh my god. He's going way bigger with the waves this time. Oh my god. I hope this is all the tank is for. Oh yeah.
You buy silver when you can buy 100 times more bismuth. Why the fuck would you buy silver when you can buy 100 times more bismuth?
The only thing is that the sequel is about half as long. I just love, listen, the internet is a blessing and a curse, and I love that I can Google how to play didgeridoo. I can find somebody teaching me how to play didgeridoo, and then I can find that same person, that I can find out that they have uploaded a video of them bouncing around in a tank full of mud. That's what I want. That's what I want. And the comments do not disappoint. Here's a comment from 7 years ago that says, "Wow, men, looks nice." And someone else said, "What's Gandalf doing in that damn water? This is actually quite interesting. What's causing that water to spout like that?" And he said, "Magic. If you actually watch the video rather than the first 10 seconds, you will find out." And then they said, "I still can't seem to figure it out. Great job making something interesting out of something that most people wouldn't even give a glance." And then somebody else said, "Some gangster shit." And somebody else said, the tank videos are the worst, Peter. No suit. I love that suit. Someone else said, is the water clean? Because it sure doesn't look so. And somebody else said, does it have to be clean? And as a matter of fact, that water is clean. Water is always clean. That clean water just happens to be filled with enough dust particles as to fool you into thinking that it isn't clean. I like it. The didgeridoo video was made 12 years ago. And guess what? You had questions about the puppet. Well, he made some puppet videos too. This is called Puppet Sings Xmas.
Jungle buzz, jungle lullaby. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open slot.
The water fooled you, okay? The water's clean, it's just the dust isn't. And the dust is in the water.
Christmas tree, filthy for precious.
You know how the internet democratized media creation? I love that some of us thought like, oh my God, there's going to be so much more great stuff because now there's no barrier to putting your stuff out there. And this is what we got. What actually happened was that, men like Peter Gleason, they now had access to the equipment and the broadcast infrastructure necessary to give us this. That's what we did, and I love that. I love everything about that. Hey, let's I don't know. Lately I've been opening some portals. Y'all like portals?
Y'all like portals? Hey, you up there, y'all like portals?
I sure do. And I got you this one.
Woo, baby. I don't know exactly what you did, but you have been playing with space and time. And many portals are open to you and available to you at this time. Yeah, space and time is bowing down at your feet right now. So basically, you got options. And don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it, okay?
Fun with it. Be the explorer, baby. Look down that path. Check out that door. Look down this way. Trust your vision. You are sharp. You are clear.
Yeah.
You are on point. I'm here. Bullseye is ready to be hit by you. And I'm hearing that through the looking glass and by your own intuition, you will be able to measure what is most appropriate. Splish, splash away, right in the Milky Way.
Man, we made
But seriously, you're a badass star soul. Enjoy sliding around with space and time.
You're a badass star soul. Enjoy sliding around with space and time.
I'd be so disappointed if I opened up a portal and it was like that. But hey, you know what? That head has a website, so we should probably check it out, right? The being inside that portal does have a website. Starseed Redemption. This is the Silver Sphinx, which we love. We love people with names like that. We love stock images like this. And we love things like this. You want to see him be a kitty cat? Because that's next.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out.
Him being a kitty cat in a park. So I love it when people have websites, and I love it when they act like kitty cats in the city park. It's nice. It's cool. So that's fun, and there's more kitty cat content.
Beautiful star souls, we want to encourage you to
Park people!
Wisdom of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. And we also want to encourage you to connect with the wisdom of the Sapphire Tablets of Vega.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I am encouraging you to look into the wisdom of the Sapphire Tablets of Vega. I'm just encouraging you. It's just a suggestion. No pressure. I know you're busy. We're all busy. There's so much to do. But if I could encourage you to do one thing, it would be to spread your ass nice and wide and look into the wisdom of the Sapphire Tablets of Vega. That's all.
Now, these Sapphire Tablets are not physically available to humanity yet.
But if they were, you would need to spread yourself quite wide.
However,
as a tablet,
you can access this knowledge through your own divine blueprint.
And you can practice by using an iPad mini and trying to slide that right up your baneful seal into your little cabinet and just see how it feels. Turn Bluetooth off, put it on airplane mode, okay? It doesn't have to be on at all, but if you want, I don't know, if you want it to be, that's okay. Just airplane mode. You don't want to radiate your colon too much. I mean, you want to do that a little bit, but you want to do it the right way. So just practice. Just listen. What would Thoth do? What would Thoth do to your ass? And do it yourself, because Thoth isn't here.
And telepathic reception.
You can pre-order the tablet, sure.
Also, please have compassion for the people who cannot withstand the holy fire.
Yeah.
Understand that they made their choice.
They made their choice long ago.
Most of you watching
no Bluetooth in the portal.
Stages of endurance and strength training.
Yeah.
Breathe through this and know that you are reaching a glorious destination. Now, distinguishing truth, especially in the upcoming days.
I bet when this guy watches Avatar, he vibrates like a tuning fork. He just when he watches them connect their ponytails under the tree, he just whole house shakes.
To your heart. But also ask yourself questions such as these: is it organic, or is it inorganic?
The iPad Mini. You can do an iPod Nano too.
Telepathic and alchemical abilities, naturally. Are you having to turn to something outside of yourself, such as technology?
Well, yeah.
Make this happen.
Well, because I don't have your dang tablets yet, so I got to slide an iPod Nano up in me. And then iPad Mini. I'm working my way up. So yeah, I'm turning to technology, but that's your fault, not mine.
Are you having to rely too much on something or someone else?
No, nobody else is in the room when I do this, all right? It's me, your video, an iPod Nano, and all the lube in the shop.
What feels more freeing and what feels more controlling?
Well, when I take the Apple product out of my body, that's freeing. And when I'm holding it in my hand, I guess I'm in control.
Ask yourself these questions.
Okay.
Observe the animals and trees on your planet more.
All right, well, that's a little hard to do given my current circumstance, but I guess I'll keep it in mind.
For they are waking too. This will give you more.
See, now this is okay. Lil Roaster brings up a great point. Without a bass, without a trace, as we all know. So tie a corded earbud on that Nano. Now this is I had a big problem with the new charging ports. I had a big problem with the new charging ports. Fuck. I thought I was the reincarnation of Steve Jobs, and now I know that I'm not. The new charging ports and the charging cables, that whole thing. You remember how they used to have the little things that you had to squeeze on the sides, and it would lock the charger in? This was great for anal play. This was fantastic because you had a rope, you had a safety rope poking out, and that was incredible. Couldn't have said it better myself. So yeah, with the newer ones, whatever, the USB-C or the Lightning, all this shit, I mean, that you got to tie an earbud around your device now. And I mean, preferably here's what I liked. There were certain peripherals that attached to the bottom of the old iPads, old iPods. They had the little locking mechanism there, and you could get sort of like a flared speaker or an external battery or a compass of some kind or other hardware, and this functioned as a base for the ASS device. They don't do that anymore. Steve Jobs would have kept that. Tim Apple doesn't do that, and that's too bad.
Or outside confirmation. Speak to
And you do want the AirPods right on your nipples the whole time, yeah.
them and see how
God's tablet entered my body. A Zune will work, but
maintain and exercise your sense of humor.
I'm way ahead of you, Catman.
Humor and play are both grounding and elevating.
I am elevating certain parts of myself through this exercise, it is true.
The energy shifts you feel from the sun are very real and quite exciting.
Couldn't have said it better myself, it is exciting.
And we want to honor each and every one of you for being present on your planet during this time and for anchoring in the light.
But I don't get any extra credit for putting an iPad mini up me? Come on now.
For doing all of the spiritual work that you have been doing. Lyra will have justice, and we Lyrans send you love.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for that, I guess. That's all good stuff. He's a kitty cat. What else does he do? Well, he talks about the blue flame and Christ consciousness. I know we're all pretty into that. But we did get a viewer did submit a video here. Now this is right up my alley. Okay? This video is entitled "My Husband Brought Another Woman." I let my husband have a mistress because of my horoscope. It's 7 minutes long. Let's see how far we can get into this, okay?
My husband brought another woman into our bedroom.
Yeah, the gnome sound is definitely working.
Intimate life.
Woo!
After 20 years of marriage, you no longer surprise me. You could learn a lot from Laura.
Dan's offer offended me. I kicked the pretty girl out of the house in a flash. However, soon after that, I would have to convince her to come back to our bedroom.
Spicy. You did no longer surprise me. Woo!
Our family life immediately turned into hell. My husband would ignore me, wouldn't eat at the table with me.
No.
And would stay late at work every day. I urgently needed to save our marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was sure.
Cuck him back.
Good couple. Based on what the horoscope said, we were perfect for each other.
Yeah.
And according to the lunar calendar, we were 100 compatible.
I don't know what this is. Who sent this in? I forgot.
I was waiting for a sign from the universe. And that sign appeared in the form of a flyer for a private astrologer. Your love will burn with a passion.
What is this?
Stars in the sky. That's what I needed.
AmoMama.com.
I loved horoscopes. And I had been looking for a specialist for a long time.
Yeah.
So I scheduled an appointment without hesitation.
This is Frozen 3.
The astrologer did a personal reading for me. And as
We were
it
100
turned out,
compatible, yeah.
my husband wanted to feel young and desired again.
Yeah.
His planet is
a lot of candles.
Eclipsed. He needs less stress.
Nice story, really.
Drive. I recalled that my husband had been dreaming of a racing car for quite a while.
Dirk Gently? What? Who wrote that? Who wrote the Dirk Gently stuff? I can't remember.
saving
I watched the first season. It was fun.
Porsche, which
I bought him a Porsche.
of his office.
Just bought a car. Just buy him a car. That's what you do.
It worked, and my husband loved it.
Hitchhiker's Guide. Yeah, there we go.
All night without any serious conversations or stressful moments.
I am so drawn into this.
Just like the astrologist said.
Something has changed in you.
He kissed me like he hadn't kissed me in the last 10 years.
I see your video. Yours is up next.
I thought everything had changed.
Wow.
That hope didn't last long.
They definitely fucked on a
A few
cliff.
days later, we went back our old routine.
Just falling asleep in my sweater.
Again, and what I heard shocked me. Inviting a woman into your bed will save your marriage.
Wow.
But why? That's gross. Look, a third orbit is lining up next to the other two. You can't ignore that, my dear. I left the astrologer heartbroken.
This is so weird.
To do anything to save our marriage.
I kind of want to skip to the end.
I called Laura
Let's fuck Brandon.
more, and my husband was over the moon.
I like that she had Laura's phone number. It's interesting.
However, I felt terrible. I believed
Different actor for the
better
astrologist.
comforted me.
Astrologist.
Suddenly, in a moment of pleasure, my husband said,
That astrologer is a professional. Let the stars and the planets rule our life.
Dan's words
What's going on?
He always made fun of my passion for horoscopes.
What is going on?
Something was wrong.
It was Laura the astrologer?
Was right. Dan was completely out of control. Soon after that, he called Laura without consulting me, as he was sure that I was his naive little toy.
Who
wrote this?
Scope tells her to sign the house over to you. She'll do it.
She'll do it for a romantic dinner with Laura, and then took her to our bedroom.
She'll do it.
However, they were left
It's a true story. Yeah, it's a documentary.
already occupied by me and my young lover.
Right.
What are you doing? Who is this?
She'll
do it.
Pale at the thought of another man touching me.
Yeah.
My astrologer told me to find a new man.
The astrologer? That's impossible. She wouldn't.
She'll do it. Okay, I will say I forgot who sent this in. But congratulations, it takes a lot to get me to watch a whole 6-minute video, and you did it. From the voice acting, the subject matter, the pacing. This is, you know what? We're all in, and I think we can all see why.
That is how he dropped the ball. You thought you were the only smart one around here? As soon as I noticed my husband's unusual interest, I decided to follow him and saw him with my astrologer by the office. But he wasn't interested in getting a personal reading.
No.
Have those stars of yours. Tell my wife to leave the house for a week. And bless me and my mistress.
Bless me.
My husband manipulated. He was sure that I would believe any nonsense. But having learned the truth, I decided to teach him a lesson.
This could happen.
Into the house, so
This could happen to any one of us.
same way I did. My husband begged me for forgiveness. But after everything that happened, I decided that it was best for us to go our separate ways.
Everybody say it with me. She'll do it.
You can lose true love.
Wow. Wait, that's the end? Alright. They broke up. There you go. She lit! Wow. I mean, that was disappointing, but I'm happy I saw it. Okay, this is an Instagram video. I think we already missed a little bit of it here. Maybe I can refresh it and have it start from the beginning. She lit! Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see what it's all about. Nice.
Make me drink your beer.
Oh, wow. Governor Chris Christie. I mean, listen, I get I see the comedy in it. I also feel, you know what, might be a little homophobic. And I don't endorse that at all. I think you know, I get it. Making fun of Slipknot, I get it. But you know what? Not to my taste. Not to my taste. Anyway, what else? What's in the news today? Oh, yeah. Blue Flame in Christ. That's what's in the news.
What is the blue flame that I'm always talking about? And Christ fire consciousness? And how does it relate to the tree of life chakra system?
Hey, yeah, listen, I don't think, you know,
do you remember
maybe not
the story in the Bible of
super offensive, but
burning bush?
It's just how I feel.
Many scholars believe that burning bush was blue, that fire was blue, and that represents Christ consciousness.
A lot of scholars, when they read about a bush being on fire, you know, they try to figure out what color everything was. Even if it wasn't noted, you know, there are ways we can figure that out. A cool drag queen died. Well, I give a big bless to all the drag queens out there. I don't know. We got anybody in Tennessee? What's the fucking deal with trying to get outlaw drag? It's so fucking stupid. I don't get it. If anyone's in Tennessee, get out of Tennessee. Come to Portland, and we can all dress up however the heck we want. I'm kind of done with this blue flame kid. We have a new video from our favorite puppeteer, and there's a few things about this that I like. I like that this guy's posting again. I like that he's still posting his phone number in the video description. I like that. I like that about him. I also like, we often see people filming themselves, filming their YouTubes in public places. That's nothing new, or in cars, in parks, things like that. This is the first vlog, self-shot vlog I have seen under a hot air balloon.
Good morning, this is Lynx coming to you from Napa Wine Country. Lately, people have been coming to me. I've been working with a lot of clients. I've had a lot of students who've been coming to me who've been saying that they're noticing a lot of people who are in divination, who are in certain kinds of spiritual communities, are having a lot of problems. They're having difficulties with
I love that you can hear the fire blaster going on a hot air balloon behind him. I love that he has not acknowledged the hot air balloon, and I love that there's maybe 8 people in a big basket in the air above him watching him do this. Like, cool. I went way up in the air in a balloon so that I could look down on some asshole filming himself talking about being a psychic. It's just, oh, I love it.
Things that are messing with them. They're doing readings and they're ending up depressed. They're ending up having to be on medication.
Oh, fuck. I hope Clyde's seeing the error of his ways.
This are coming up. It's important that you guys realize there's more to divination than just picking up a book.
Yeah.
And then setting yourself up as a teacher. So, if you'd like to get a reading,
I would.
Or if you'd like to learn more
I would.
about how to develop your gifts in a more safe way, and I can help you with those things. So if you're interested in get a reading, or if you're interested in learning how to read the tarot, crystal balls, Mexican lottery, or Lenormand Man in a way that's not dogmatic, contact me 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com. From Wine Country, wishing you all a beautiful day.
And it's interesting, in the comments of this video, someone said, please do a full video explaining your point. Open the conversation. Don't close it for a course. Please don't scare people. First show that you are truly a teacher, and then we will buy your course. Please don't take this wrong. I appreciate your work, but this is just weird. I've not had any troubles from readings. Instead, I've gotten better mental health. What are the dangers, you say? So we go to the Lucky Links channel, and he did do a whole thing.
All your business needs.
He did a whole thing addressing this, and we're gonna go for it.
A quick follow-up to yesterday's video. I shot a video yesterday talking about how people have been coming.
Here's his apology, his formal apology.
A lot of people coming to me lately saying that they're seeing people do divinations or they're doing certain spiritual practices, and they're having problems as they're doing them. And
yeah,
some people got it. They just said, "Oh, I totally know what you're talking about."
Oh yeah, PB&J makes this guy's day.
Pointed out when this whole thing happened and they locked people down.
Trelawney,
a whole bunch of new people.
Harry Potter reference.
Started being readers. They just picked up a book, they read it, they started doing readings for people.
Sorry, what was the name of the channel and video of astronomy video? The astrology cartoon. Hold on, let me find it. It's from a Facebook. It's from ammomama.com. I got this right here. It's from this. I'm sure there's more great content there. And I applaud your curiosity. Let's call this guy up. It's been a while since he's heard from Tobo. We'll see what happens. I think I could probably get a lot of info from him. He is the one who told us that bread is foam. So that's promising. That was a big revelation for me personally. So let me just, let's give him a call. Let me set up my microphone here. Let me, Mr. Jonesy on me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. I gotta find his phone number here. He does post it often. Mr. Jones and me. We got that Clyde video. Here we go. ConjureHope@gmail too, if you want to get in touch with him. See if he's got time for Tobo.
Thanks.
Hi. Is this is Lucky Links?
Yes, this is.
Hey, I don't know if you remember me, man. This is Tobo.
Hi, Tobo. How you doing?
I'm doing really good, man. I've actually come into some money, and I'm feeling good. I've got myself worked out, and I'm I think I'm ready to dive into like a full chart from you.
Oh, that's awesome. So this is what I need from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna need, and when I get off the phone with you, I'm gonna type this into the text. Okay.
Okay, great.
So you have it.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm gonna need your full name as it appeared on your birth certificate.
Okay.
I need the time you were born.
Yeah.
I need the place you were born.
Yeah.
And the day you were born.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then, it's $250. And do you want to do Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle? Which I prefer. If you got Zelle, I prefer it. If not, I could do the other two.
Yeah, I love Zelle.
You love Zelle? Okay. Let me. You know what? I'm going to text this through right now. My Zelle is.
Oh, that's here. Just text it to me. And I'll get it there. I'm not going to remember it if you say it. Just text it to me.
No, I'm texting it right now.
Awesome.
I'm texting it
awesome.
Right now.
I love it.
Oh, wait. I can't text to this one. This is a landline.
It is. Yeah. Here, I have your email. I'm gonna email you all my stuff, and then you can get back to me. Okay.
Okay. You email me, and then I'll email it right back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'll email you. You email it right back. One thing though is that I do have 2 birth certificates. I don't know. Do you should I send you both, or because I have dual citizenship?
You have dual citizenship. Where were you born?
Well, I was born in the United States, but then I spent quite a few years in the Czech Republic, and to become a citizen there, you need to have a Czech birth certificate. So I do have one of those as well.
It'll be your U.S. one, the one you were born with here.
Okay, and that's because
the Czech one would show up like later in your life. Like as something that happened, probably as an event.
It was an event. I mean, I've viewed it as a rebirth in many ways, but you don't want it.
Which is cool, but that one's not the ones you're born with. The ones you're born with are your birth conditions. That's the one I need for your chart because we're talking about what you were born with.
Okay, cool. And so you just need like date, time, location, legal name. You don't need like the.
Yeah, actually, let me. What is your email?
I'll email you. But do you need like the physical measurements, like my weight, my length?
Nope. Just your birth time, birth date,
okay,
birth hour, and your name as it appeared on your U.S. birth certificate.
Okay. I mean, you'll probably figure it out. I was big. I was born really large, and so I'm sure that'll show up in the chart. But I also I don't know, in a weird way, I'm like pretty proud of that. So I might include those numbers too, just for like.
Go ahead and include it because it might end up in your animals. It might be that you are an animal that ends up bigger.
What are the big animals?
Sometimes the ox.
Yeah.
Sometimes the tiger. Sometimes the horse. It depends. I'll see if I can find a connection.
Yeah.
Between that. Because I love when people say stuff like that. They're like, "Oh, I'm curious about this," and I love that because I'm like, "Okay, where is this?" So let me see if I can find it in there.
Yeah, I would be really curious to see because it sort of became a problem because it was like they couldn't find baby clothes big enough for like every stage of my, because then it would like fluctuate too, and it sort of put like a lot of strain on my family to try to like keep me in the right kind of gear.
How big are you now?
I'm 6'4".
Okay, so you're an inch taller than I am. You're an inch taller than I am. Are you wide?
Very, yeah. But like in the shoulders, like I take care of myself, but I have like wide shoulders.
You have wide shoulders. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Put that in the email. I mean, and I'll talk to you. Once I do the calculations, it's going to be a little while because I got a little bit of a waiting list.
Okay.
But I'm glad you're doing it now because my waiting list is starting to build and it's pretty small right now. So I'll get to it as soon as I can.
That's awesome.
And then once I've done the calculations, you and I are going to talk once, and I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions based on the calculations to make sure all the calculations are correct. And then I'm going to go off and write the story, and then you get the story, and then we meet again.
I love this. How many times will we meet?
Well, we meet a couple times, and then once the chart's done, if you want to do something else, there's a lot we can do. But I need to do the baseline to know what you were born to be and what all your birth calculations are, because then I can start to do things like there's something called a gazing pool that I mean, it literally tells me like all this stuff that's coming for you over the coming year.
Oh my God!
And your cosmology, which is the big one. Although I cannot I've got a whole bunch of people who are doing their cosmology right now. It's a huge commitment, but there is nothing it does not. I mean, I just spent today writing out a small section of it for someone that was just 20 pages, and the 20 pages is densely packed with all of their habitual patterns and all their views.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
And well, that's cosmology, and if we do the cosmology, I'm going to warn you, the cosmology is a big commitment on both of our parts, and it takes a long time, and it's $2,500 for the cosmology. But
okay, I mean, I'm interested in that. Like, I do wonder. Like, I'm ready to provide you with like a lot of information, like, you know, the length of my hair and all this stuff. But I don't want to put anything in your head so that you're like biased in any kind of way. Like, I kind of want you going in like a blank slate, but at the same time, I want to give you everything you need to give me the most accurate reading. So like, I just want to know.
If you want to do the cosmology, if you just want to do the cosmology, we can start there.
I would love to.
Start with your birth. Okay, then it's $2,500.
Okay.
And I start with your birth chart, and then we continue to work from there.
Okay, great.
Your birth chart's going to tell you everything that happened when you were born and what you were born to. The cosmology is everything you're dealing with right now.
Great. Yeah, I mean, I want all of it. Like, you know how life is. There's ups and downs, and then like, you know, a man of my wits has a lot of people trying to come at me and get things from me, and
that will be in your cosmology, and it will be why, and it will tell me the patterns not only from this life, but it will tell me the patterns from past lives.
That's amazing. And the animals, where does the animals show up?
The animals show up in your what we call your point of views. There's an animal for your day, your hour, your month, and your year, and each one has a relationship to the other. So Tovo, sometimes people have conflicts within their personality because the animals aren't compatible.
Oh, like what? Could you give me an example of two animals that are not compatible?
A bird and a dog.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Dog. So if we do it this way, you may have to send the payment over a couple of days because I think Zelle limits the amount we can transfer.
Okay.
But or you could do some in Zelle. Some people have done some in Zelle and then the remainder in PayPal. But you could probably send like maybe $600 over the next few days in Zelle.
Okay.
Until we reach $2,500, and then I'll keep in touch with you as the money comes in, and I'll get started on your. Actually, if you do that, I will push your birth chart to the front, and I'll start on yours right away.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I could probably do that.
If you do that, if you decide you're going to do your cosmology, I'll start on your birth chart right away.
That's great. Okay, cool. Do you need like my family's information as well? Because I do have that.
I will need your mother's, because if I'm doing your cosmology, I need your mother's birth date because she will. I do what's called your geomancy, which shows which direction is good for you and which directions cause problems for you and which direction you can actually die in if you go in that direction.
Oh my God! Like what? Like alcoholism or like diabetes?
No. There is alcoholism and things like that. That's one direction, but there's another direction you could go. You literally could be killed. Like it's dangerous for you to go in this direction.
Like a literal place that I shouldn't go to?
Like a direction. Like so, for example, some people like if they go to the west, they could be killed there. They literally. There's one called the Six Killings. And there's one called, there's the one that's bad luck, and there's ones where you can actually be killed. Like you could actually be killed in this direction. So when you go in that direction, you have to be very cognizant of what you're doing.
Like if I were to move from like the Midwest to California, that could be a bad move potentially. I could get killed there.
It could be a bad move. It could be a bad move, or it could be a good move depending upon where you came from and what your geomancy is, but I don't know that until I calculate it, and I need your mom's birthday for that.
Okay, would you be able to tell me my parents' animals, or would you have to do their whole cosmology to find that out?
I'd have to do their whole birth charts.
Oh, okay, just birth
I wouldn't have to do all their cosmology. I'd have to do their birth charts, their astrology charts.
Okay, yeah, because
But
I'm
I
thinking
could.
about like getting a tattoo of all my family's animals, and so I don't know. I'd be interested in that, but I guess we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, and then let me get started on your cosmology, and then I'll start working through that.
Yeah.
And then and we'll be in touch. We'll be talking because I'll have to figure things out. And I want to warn you again. This is a process that takes a lot of time, and there's a bunch of people whose cosmology. And when you see how much information is coming, you'll understand why.
Okay, I've already made the tattoo
it's
appointment,
insane.
so maybe I'll. Well, I've already paid a deposit on the tattoo appointment, but so maybe I'll push that back.
Okay, that sounds great. So email me the information, and then I'll email you my Zelle.
Okay.
And then if you want to start, I don't know, maybe you could try 700.
Okay,
and then, maybe 700 tomorrow, because I think if you try 2,500, they won't let me, because they're all, I don't know, they're Nazis at these paying things. But I did have someone else send me. He sent me like 600 in. He sent me 600 in Zelle, and then he sent me like 1,000 in PayPal, and then he sent me a second one of like 1,000. But we'll work it out, and I can call you on this number, right?
Yeah, it's a great number to call me.
Okay. All right. So I'll stay in touch with you as the money comes in, and then I'll get started sometime this week on your astrology chart. I'm calculating it. Okay.
Okay, that'd be great. And then, I mean, this entire process, is this like 3 or 4 months? How long does this take?
Yeah, it's a while. I've been working with some people for 6 months, but I've gotten faster at it.
Oh, that's
because
good.
I have figured out what kind of people, what to do in what order, but also if you have specific questions and there's certain things, because like it's weird as we start to do this, stuff starts to come up to show you. So like you'll see a certain habit and it starts to come up, and then you go, oh my God, that I'm seeing that, and then like and some I'm going to be honest, some people had so much information they freaked out.
Yeah.
they're like, okay, I need to not talk to you for a while I work through this. And so
sure, okay.
And so like I'm waiting to give them the next section. And then there's another thing too. There's this thing called your personal deity that you're supposed to become. It's literally you literally have a Tibetan name and a Tibetan mantra based on what you're supposed to become, and a practice that you do 6 times a day to become this being.
Wow. Do you have examples of what the practice that you do 6 times a day would be?
Well, you have to get up at a certain time, and you have to say a mantra, and there's all this stuff, and it's your mantra. It's what you were born to be.
Okay, so it's sort of like a meditation based thing.
No, it's not. It's not like, hey, I'm supposed to be a good guy. It's like you literally have a Tibetan name, and you have these qualities, and you're trying to bring out these qualities in yourself.
Interesting.
So, for example, I've got someone right now. She's supposed to literally fight and protect, and create a space for other people to become who they're supposed to become.
Wow. So what does she do 6 times a day to do that? She says the mantra?
Well, she's doing her practice, but she's also working on developing those other qualities, and she's looking to become lethal.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
Because she's literally supposed to protect people. And that's why I asked how big you were, because it may be that there's something like that in you. I don't know.
I'm sure there is. I mean, I sell car insurance for a living, and often people do ask me questions like, well, how many car accidents have you been in? And I tell them, and it's kind of a high number because I'm too big to, I don't like to adjust the seat, and it's hard for me to get my feet in the right place to hit the pedals right, and I'm stubborn, so whatever. People ask me, okay, well, you want to sell me this car insurance. How often do you use your car insurance? And I say, a lot. And they say, why? And I say, because I'm tall and I'm stubborn and I don't like to adjust the seat.
Your stubbornness, I guarantee you, your stubbornness is going to show up in this. I guarantee you.
I guarantee it. Yeah,
I guarantee you. It's going to show up in this, okay?
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
So
Because the steering wheel, like when it hit, I don't know. It's like my hands hit my knees. It's a whole thing. I don't like it, but it is what it is. That's how I was taught.
Well, let me wait. Before you tell me too much, let me just dive into it, and then when we meet the first time and we start to go over the astrology stuff, I want you to go, well, yeah, that did happen. That did happen. Yeah,
right. Yeah, right.
People are like, whoa, that did. And I want you to have this experience like that, okay?
Do we meet, would you want to like Skype or something?
We can do Skype or Facebook. video. I do
Okay.
Skype with people, Facebook video, or phone, whatever you want to do.
Okay, that's great. And then, I had another question. Okay. Well, so aside from all of this, I follow your YouTubes, and I have a question about that hot air balloon that you did the video underneath. Was that like?
Oh, what about it?
Was that just like a coincidence? Like there just happened to be a hot air balloon over you, or is that like do you go watch the balloons sometimes?
Oh no, in Napa it happens all the time.
Okay.
It happens all the time, and I was there, and I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect. This is the perfect backdrop. And I don't know if anyone heard it, but the people behind me saw me doing the video, and they're like, "Woo, how you doing?"
Oh, love that. Well, I mean, who's not happy in a hot air balloon?
It was really cool. It was like there were a whole bunch of them out that morning. They come out really early in the morning, and they're like all over the place. And I was there. I was out that morning, and I was like, oh my god. And I wanted to shoot a video, so it was like, oh my god, this is perfect. So.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I would love to get in a hot air balloon.
Well, they got them in Napa. It's a big thing there.
If I came down there, I mean, do you do in-person appointments?
Yeah, we could meet somewhere. We could meet like in a cafe or something, and we could sit and talk, and that's not a problem. Because you're like, oh, I also have a place where I could meet out of, but it'd probably be better to just be informal and sit and like have coffee and we could talk.
I think that would be cool, and like I would love to go see the hot air balloons and stuff to make a little vacation out of it.
Okay, you're up by Reading, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too far. It's a drive, but I could do it.
Well, all right. Do you have any other questions for me?
I think that's it. I hope to see more Clyde videos in the future.
Okay. Oh wait, do you know what my email is?
I do. Yeah. It's on your YouTubes.
Okay, good. So email me, and then I'll send you my Zelle, and then you can start sending the payments tonight, and then I'll start on your chart this week.
That's
okay?
Awesome, man. Yeah, just wait for me to email you, and I'll get it all worked out, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
All right. You have a fantastic evening. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I've been Tobo.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Wow, it's what an easy guy to talk to and get a hold of. I love it. What a service. All right, well, I'm gonna move on. No, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this at all. No, I'm not gonna do anything. Keep emailing him, trying to pay in weird ways. I don't want to waste more of his time than I just did. I'll waste 20 minutes of his time. I'm fine with that, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna reach out. Yeah, I like that he asked if I was wide. That was cool. I'm super wide. Hey, I gotta get going. If you want to keep hanging out, we're gonna be here at the Patreon. I do want to become a Tibetan god, but we'll see how that goes. If I have to do it 6 times a day, I don't know.
Hey, it's your boy Night God. Thanks for subscribing to Hold Space for My Tribe. Peace.
And then Jimmy, you redeemed a video, didn't you? Is it cool if we watch that in the Patreon? Is that cool? Just hit me with it again in Discord or something. Oh! You guys want to raid? Cool. You like doing raids? Tell me who to raid. And I'll do it. Powerful stream. I piss like a teenager. So I sure hope that my stream is
would
powerful.
you buy silver?
Everything Now show?
100 times more.
Eat chain? Leslie? What's Leslie's again? I like Leslie.
Would you buy
Leslie Tanner? It's just Leslie Tanner?
when you can buy 100 times more bismuth?
Shit penis is on. It's Leslie Tanner, right? I'm gonna try it. Alright. Sending you all over to Leslie. Then we'll hang out in maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. Just give me a little time, alright? I gotta find $2,500. Bye bye.